Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I decided to pick up an Oculus Quest 2 headset, and in this video I'm going to show you the unboxing, the setup, some gameplay, and hopefully help you decide whether or not you should pick one up as well. One thing that was disappointing when I was looking for videos of the Quest 2 is pretty much everything I could find was sponsored. This video is not sponsored, and I bought the Quest 2 myself with my own money, so this review is fully objective. I'm also going to look at whether you need the 256GB version or whether you can get away with the cheaper 64GB model. And in case you hadn't noticed, I'm wearing the headset while I'm filming it, so I don't know if I'm actually looking into the camera properly or not, but oh well, I thought it'd be fun to do it this way anyway. I use a teleprompter usually for my videos, but I'm reading my script now in VR using the immersive VR app. So I've got my Mac Mini wirelessly broadcasting to the headset, and I have my Notion window with my script open, and yeah, it seems to be working pretty well. So let's see how the video comes out. So now let's move over to the unboxing. Obviously I'm not going to be wearing the headset for that because I filmed that before I set everything up. So let's see what do we get in the box. It's quite a big box. I don't think I'm going to need my knife for it because it has one of those little nice pull tabs at the bottom. So let's get into it. Yeah, that was nice and easy. So I actually have the 256GB Quest 2, like you can see there. Once I've installed some stuff, we'll have a look at whether you actually need the 256 or if you can get away with the 64GB, because I don't believe the storage is expandable. So for most people, you probably want to get the extra storage. Okay, so we put the sleeve to the side. It does tell you what you get inside the box. It says you've got the VR headset, 2 touch controllers, 2 AA batteries, a power adapter, a glasses spacer, and a charging cable. So let's see. Okay, that's a pretty nice experience. I really like actually the way it's packaged. So we've got our 2 VR controllers here, for your left and right. They feel pretty nice in the hand. They've got some triggers, XY buttons, and some analog sticks, and a menu button on each one. It does have a wrist strap as well, which is good. So we'll put those, so you can see those here in the main camera now. But yeah, they look pretty nice. A little bit concerned because they're white. They might get a bit grimy over some time, but I have actually bought some covers as well for them, so that might not be a big deal. So here we have the actual headset. You can look at it here. So it does say the lenses are adjustable, which is nice. It also says on the inside not to use any liquid cleaners and don't get any sunlight on the lens either. Interesting. Yeah, one thing I've noticed straight away is it does feel pretty light considering everything's all integrated, so that's pretty good. You do have some buttons on here. I'm assuming that's maybe volume or zoom or something, and you've got a power button as well. You can see around it. There's these dots. Those are the cameras. That's how it does its head tracking and stuff. Obviously, the head tracking is all integrated. You don't have to set up any fancy things around the room, which is a real bonus. So what else have we got? This is a glasses spacer, so I will be needing that as I wear glasses. So you just slot this on. You just slot this on the inside of the headset and use it that way. That's pretty much it. We do have this little white box here. This I'm guessing is going to have the cables and batteries, etc. So yeah, we've got a USB-C to USB-C cable. That is nice. I like that. And look at this, a charging brick. How nice is that? USB-C on the end as well. And it is 5 volts, 2 amps. So it's a 10-watt charger. So that's nice that they include that in the box. I think some companies could take a lesson from that. It's quite a small box as well, but what can you do? So they did mention that there's some AA batteries in the box. I'm assuming then that is already in the controller. So let's take out this pull tab. There's a sticker on each one that says which side it is. I'm probably going to leave that on. Okay, yep, so there's an AA battery already inside the controller. So one AA battery. So each controller takes one AA battery. I don't know if there's a play and charge kit or anything for the Oculus. I'm going to look into that. I do have some rechargeable AAs around, so I'm not too bothered about that, but let's see. So that's pretty much it for the unboxing. I'm going to try setting up the Oculus now and play some games. What I'm really looking forward to is playing What I'm really looking forward to is playing Beat Saber and maybe boxing VR as well, so I'll try and show both of those and we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's talk about the setup. So the beauty of the Quest 2 is that while you can use it with a gaming PC with the Oculus link cable, more on this on another video, you can actually use it on its own as a standalone system, and that's what I'm doing now. This means that you don't have to put your phone in a slot or have any sort of long wires trailing around your room, but Facebook does recommend that you use about 2 meters by 2 meters of space, but you can get away with less, but naturally more space is better and it gives you a bit more freedom. One downside is you have to sign in with a Facebook account, but otherwise the setup is fairly straightforward and you can get down to playing pretty quickly. So now that we're set up, let's play some games. I'm going to check out Beat Saber and also Fit XR, and I'm recording the gameplay on my iPad Pro using the Reality Mixer app, and if you want to know more about how I'm doing that, let me know in the comments and I'll try and make another video on that. So I've really enjoyed my time so far with the Quest 2. The games are really fun and they're pretty reasonably priced at around the £20 mark. And speaking of the games, we can talk about the storage now. So I have the 256 gig version and you get 230 gigs free once the system's set up. The games themselves, they can take up anywhere between 500 megs to 2 gigs, and you do occasionally get some bigger games that are around 4 gig, etc. So based on that, I think most people will get away with the 64 gig version, but the 256 gig is a nice upgrade if you do want to have that peace of mind that this is going to last you a long time. The price difference is about £100, and as the storage isn't upgradable, potentially it's worth doing, but again, I think most people will probably be fine with 64 gig. Comfort-wise, I have no complaints. The headset isn't light by any means, but it doesn't feel too heavy, and it's able to get tight enough to feel secure without feeling like it's crushing your head. And bearing in mind, I did write this before I decided to use it as a teleprompter. I don't recommend trying to speak too much while this is on your head. It does make things a little bit more challenging. But what can you do? That's just for this video, so it's a bit of fun, I guess, anyway. The battery life is pretty good, and I think for most people, you'll actually get tired of VR before the battery actually runs out. And as I mentioned in the unboxing, it charges up over USB-C, so there's no complaints there from me. If you do find that the battery life isn't enough for you, you can get an additional strap which has a battery on the back. I think it's called the Elite strap, and I'll leave a link to that below as well. So another thing that I was interested to find out was the sound quality. And the sound from the built-in speakers is actually quite impressive, and it definitely adds to the immersion. You could probably get a better experience if you use some headphones that are designed for VR, but I would only invest in those if you're playing somewhere that you're going to disturb others. If that's not an issue, then the built-in speakers are more than good enough, in my opinion. And that's basically it for this one. If you do have any questions that I haven't answered, let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you enjoyed the video, give me a like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.